Today's notes are about perimeter and area. We're going to start with area and the definition of it. So the area is like the inside of a shape. So that is the space that it occupies. And when we do area, we label it in units squared. So for example, you might do centimeters squared, inches squared, feet squared, something like that. So we're going to start with a triangle, and the formula for the area of a triangle, this area equals 1/2 base times height. So looking at this triangle, my base here is 6, and then here's my height of 5.5. So you're not always going to use all the numbers that they give you. So my area would be 1/2 times 6 times 5.5. Now, if you calculate all of that and multiply them, you will get 16.5. And since we are using centimeters, we are going to do centimeters squared. The area of a rectangle is length times width. And we use a cursive L just so it doesn't look like a 1 or an I or a different number. So the area here would just be 11 times 6, which gives me 66, and that is meters squared. For a square, you could do length times width as well. You just have to remember that a square has the same sides, so they're all 5. Another way that you could do this is take one of the sides and square it. But you can also just do length times width. So we have that the area is 5 squared, which is really 5 times 5, or 25, and that is in centimeters squared. Circle. So a circle's area is pi r squared. Now what is r? R is the radius, and that is if you have a circle from the center to one of the edges. You also need to know that d is diameter. We will get to that in perimeter. And the diameter is basically 2 of the radius. So it's from one side all the way to the other side. So here they give us the radius. So my area is pi times 12 squared. Now if they gave you the diameter, you would just have to cut it in half. So this would give me 12 squared is 144. So 144 pi. And we can leave it like that and just do feet squared. Or if you want to calculate what 144 times pi is, you can. And I'm just going to round that. That would give me 452.4 feet squared. You don't have to do both, but you can pick which one you want to do.